All right, so I'm going to share with you how to use Anchor on your computer. So this is kind of my landing page, you could say. This is like your picture that you want when someone searches your podcast, the name and the description. So if you click on this pencil, you can go in. This is how you would name it, the description. This would be your URL you could share with people. You can link it to a website. And then over here, you can create your own kind of your cover art and upload it, or you can use ones they've already used and you just save it. So you can go back to your dashboard at the top and you can see here how many people have played like all of your episodes. This is, I've linked some advertisements to mine, so it's not a lot of money, but it kind of links, if people listen to those advertisements, then you get money. And then it tracks like your performance throughout months and years, who listens to your podcast, where they listen to it at. If I go to episodes, you will see that these are all the ones I have published and the date and how long they are. If you go up to the top right and push new episode, so if you're creating one with your class or with some students, you can click here and just start recording. And it will save it within the Anchor website, and you just pull it in to this space right here. So start recording, you can stop it, and it will save it at the very top. And then you can click on this button to rename it. What I like to do is make one intro that I use for all my podcasts. And then if I'm introducing a new guest, I just make another intro kind of to introduce that person. If you push the plus button, it pulls it over here. So this is what would be playing on your episode. If I have recorded Skype interviews, and basically you just download that Skype recording to an MP4, and you just save it wherever you want, and you click here, and you can search for it, and just pull it in. See if I have an example. Podcast. And then it pulls it in there. And so you can, once it's downloaded or uploaded, you can click on it to edit it as well. You can do that within the web page or also on your phone. And then if you upload a couple different audio segments, you can push these three buttons and kind of move it around. There's also, you have a library on here that are like all the different ones you've uploaded. So what I do is I create one intro for all my podcasts, and that's always my first thing over here. And then when I record a new guest, I just add another intro after introducing that person. And then I, below it, upload all of their audio spots or audio, all their different audios for their episode. If you go to transitions, this is how you can add in music. So you can play them and just listen to them. Some of them are great. Some of them are just, there's a bunch of different ones you can do. I usually do one at the beginning, before and after, like an advertisement, and then at the end. And you just click the plus button, and it pulls it right over here. And again, you can push three buttons to move it wherever you want. If you do add in a sponsored segment, you literally just push this. And since I've already recorded one, it pulls in the one that I most recently recorded. You can okay. And as you're adding in these to your podcast, it adds up the total length right here, so you can kind of see how long it's going to be. So let's say you're all done. You click Save Episode, and then this is where you're going to get into like the title and the description. So you can type in whatever title you want. Tell us a little bit about what the podcast is going to be about. You can kind of make it look how you want, insert links. You can click this to publish it now, or you can set a date to publish it. So you can do either of those. You can put your season number, episode number, and it's a full episode, not a trailer. You could change it to a bonus if it's like some people do that. If it's they read like a blog out loud, they put it as a bonus. It's probably going to be clean, so I just leave that there. Once you're done, you can save the draft, or if you're ready to publish it, you just push publish. And it won't let you save it unless you type something here. So you type that in, save it, and then it will pull up what it would look like. So this is the one we just created. It hasn't been published or played yet. So this is where you would come back to see who's played it, what, how many times it's been played, where it's been played. But this is where these are all the different audio segments. If you need to edit the audio, you can do that here. Just push the purple button. It will take you back to this screen. And what you can do is you click on those three buttons on the right. If you want to split it, you can just click this button right here, and it will literally just split it into a couple different segments. You can download the audio file if you want to save it. You can delete it. I'm going to click, let me see. So if you click split into multiple segments, you can add different spots where you want to break it up. So let's say you want to do half of it and then do a little commercial or a little like promo something or share something. You can just move this where you want the segment to break, and then you save it and it will split it for you. So then it will download. Once you split it and save it, it will download here into two separate boxes. That way, if you wanted to do a sponsored segment, you could move it, and then her second part of this segment would be below. When I edit the podcast, it's actually a lot easier for me to do it on my phone. It looks a little bit different than it does on the computer. So in my next video on my phone, I can share kind of what that looks like. When you are ready to publish it, you literally just go in and you can publish it right here. And once it is published, even if it's not published, it will show up on here. So you can kind of see it's locked because it's not published yet. Once you are ready to publish it, you will be able to, let's do this one, I'll show you how to share it out. So you can share on Facebook, Twitter, you can get the link so you can send it out to people. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful. If you have questions, please let me know, and I would be happy to help.